Hi, I'm Robin B,
Okay.
and we're coming from the chatter again this week. We're going to talk about bullying.
Mm,
Um, and the reason this is going to be a serious conversation. The reason why we're talking about bullying is because there's so many kids out there that are being bullied in high school. And just remember, high school is not your life. High school is 4 years of a period of time that you have to go through, and it usually happens in high school, and that is a building stone for your life,
hmm
but you have to realize that it's not your life. And most of those people that you meet in high school, you're not even going to see for the rest of your years,
hmm
unless you live in a little tiny, tiny town. But that's what college is for. And if you don't want to go to college, go to another state, experience your life.
hmm
But that's where the most suicides with high school people come in, and what is it?
Cyberbullying.
Cyberbullying,
Yeah.
where they make things up about you, call you a whore, call you this, you're a drug addict, this, that, and none of those things even apply to you. But
hmm
because they don't like you, they say these things about you, and it's not a good thing. And believe me, I've had people say a lot of things about me. I just happen to be a strong person. Not in high school. I would. I'm not going to say I was a bully in high school. I wasn't a bully in high school, not to that extent, not to the things that they're doing now,
Yeah.
calling people whores and saying how many guys they slept with, and calling guys, drug addicts, and they're selling drugs and ruining their life, actually, because that could go a long way when you get investigated in high school and stuff like that. That could really go a long way in your life. But my emphasis is high school is not the rest of your life.
Yeah.
So when you're thinking about the suicidal stuff, because suicide is very, very high right now
Yeah.
in teenage kids.
Yeah.
And we have to realize that, they have a heart, but you get into these cliques, which I was never in a clique.
hmm
Get into these cliques and find out that you don't belong or you don't like it. It's okay. It's okay to move on. It's okay to have your own personality. It's
hmm
okay to do your own thing or find your own people to hang out with. You don't have to hang out with the famous people or the most popular people or whatever, because 9 times out of 10, those popular people are the ones who fail. The ones who are quiet, the ones who do this, that, those are the ones who succeed in life at the end of the day. So just remember that. I mean, I got other stuff to say, but go ahead. I've been talking for a minute.
No, keep going, keep going. I'm enjoying this.
Yeah, I'm just saying that those are the people that they want to be popular in high school, but in life, you have a whole life to live. You had a whole life before you went into high school, and you have a whole life after you come out of high school. And
Yeah.
I'm not just saying high school. I mean, there's an incident with my nephew happened too. And you don't necessarily have to be bullied by kids. You can be bullied by the faculties that
Yeah.
don't pretty like you. Maybe you want to stay in the corner. Maybe you want to read a book all the time. You know what I'm
hmm
saying? Well,
hmm
that's what you're supposed to do in school. But maybe they want you to be more outgoing. An incident that happened with my nephew was the mere fact that he was playing basketball. They didn't like the way he played basketball.
Wow.
So, you know, they first of all they benched him for a lot. I mean, I'm just speculating.
Yeah.
Well, no, I'm not speculating. This is what happened. They benched him for a lot, and then eventually he lost interest. But yet he was a good basketball player that could have progressed to college.
hmm
But you know what happened after that, Karen? You know what happened? All of that. I don't remember the exact words for it, but another league, like the independent league, picked him up. Say that's the one
Oh,
I'm looking for,
okay.
because they had already watched him and saw him. So see, there is a life after
Yeah.
high school. You know
Yes.
what I'm saying?
Yes.
And he's
Yes.
still in high school right now, but he's
hmm
playing now, doing summer leagues and stuff like that, and
Nice.
improving his game. And now his school brought him back into. They only had 2 games left. School
Wow.
brought him back into the basketball, and he's like, "Why am I here now?" You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
But he still has a future to look forward to,
Mhm.
because he was not denied from his school. Because what if this team didn't pick him up and he had this future in basketball and they all went against him? So the teachers were bullying him, by saying
Wow.
different things. And even after they brought him back, it was like, oh, who don't like what I'm saying? Screw it. And they actually used a bad word,
Wow.
which I'm not going to say, which was directed
Wow.
toward him because he was the only one that was kicked out. He had good grades, this, that, and the other, all kinds of other stuff going on for him, but it was something that they just don't like.
Yeah. 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 There's all
If they don't
kinds of
like you, they
bullying.
don't like you. You could be quiet, they don't like you. You could be
Yeah.
outgoing, they
They
don't.
don't like it. Yeah.
And that's what the same with the bullies. But my whole thing with these kids is please, high school is not your life.
Yeah.
And that's where it starts.
It may seem like it at the time.
Yes,
We're not downplaying that, but there is life after high school. And
yes.
there's life after college. There's life after bullying, you
But
know.
most of the time you're gonna get your friends when you go to college. And getting back to what you just said, Karen, as far as bullying concerned, you could be bullied as an adult. You
Mhm.
bully with cops. You bully
Mhm.
with, with your life. But at least
Mhm.
learn to live with it and not make it your whole life. You can be bullied by your parents,
By your boss too.
by your boss. Exactly. They could threaten you.
Yeah.
And
But
that's a form of bullying.
yeah. So,
And we need to take a stand on that and just stand up. What I'm saying is just stand up for yourself. I happen to be a strong person that I can stand up for myself, but some people are not that strong, and they
yeah.
take everything to heart.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
if you do that, you don't want to end your life by that because it's only a temporary situation. And you know what somebody told me one time? When you have a bad situation in your life, write
Mhm.
it down. Okay,
Okay.
write it down on a piece of paper and stick it somewhere safe. And a month from now, go look at that piece of paper and see how things change
Mhm.
or how you can change it. 9 times out of 10, you still go into your traumas or whatever, so you're not going to be able to change it. But 2 months from now, 3 months from now, if it's still going to keep that piece of paper and see how things change in your life
Yeah.
because things will change. Things do not stay the same. When it's raining outside, it stops, right?
Yeah.
When it's
Yeah.
dark outside, it gets light.
Yeah.
And just think about, those things. And I just want to bring that across. So if you want to say anything, because I know I talk a lot.
No, I'm fine with that. I'm fine with it. There is life after bullying,
Yeah.
you
But
know.
we just wanted to bring that across. And we might do some more shows on bullying because I found out after all this stuff was happening with my nephew down in North Carolina, school down there, one of the students did commit suicide. And
Horrible.
I think that's why I wanted to come out with this because it could be at home, you don't know. But
Hmm.
whatever the situation is, it's still a form of bullying. So, reach out for help. Find somebody, I mean, that's not always easy to say, but
No, they have hotlines. I think the suicide hotline or the mental health hotline is 511 611. I don't
that's
it's
up here.
yeah,
I know
yeah.
in New York it's 311. You probably could call 311 and find anything. I think in Jersey it's 211 or something.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
tell you
but
whoever it is.
they have a national hotline for mental
Yeah,
health issues,
yeah.
and you just look up that 3-digit dial it and talk to somebody,
You
and
said the
that
national. Do we know the national? Six.
nah, all I
I
know
can
is that
find
it's
it out. We'll put it up. We'll
yeah,
put it up underneath this video.
yeah,
The national hotline is for mental
yeah,
health.
because on the other end of that phone is somebody that really cares. Yeah,
And you know what? It doesn't even matter whether they care, but they're listening, and you could talk to somebody that is not exposed to your business.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
You could talk to somebody that that's not going to tell your business.
Right.
And you know what? So what? So what if I hate to say this, but so what if you was with 5,000 guys in your school? But that's your business.
Yes, it
You
is.
don't need nobody putting that on and now with social media, forget about it.
Yeah, it's
And
not
that's how that's the worst form of bullying right now.
Yeah, yeah, the
Social media.
cyberbullying.
Yes.
Because in my time, high school was 8 to 4. If you played sports or whatever, to 6, what have you. But then you had life afterwards. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
exactly.
Now everything is on the internet, and it just goes on and on and on and on, and it's unrelenting sometimes.
Right.
That's why I say reach out to somebody that cares, that can
Exactly. That's
get you
impartial to
over
what
that.
was going on. Yeah, they can
Yeah,
get you over that little, because it's only a little, it's tiny, tiny bit of your life.
yeah,
It's 4 years of your
yeah.
whole entire life. I'm only emphasizing the high school thing because what happened, but it's your whole life. But once you learn how to deal with it, then you know how to deal with it in the future too, as well, with your boss.
Mm-hmm.
Because your boss is a big thing of being a bully because they don't say it like that. But yeah, when they threaten you, you have to do this, you have to do that, you have to do this, that, and the other, and unreasonable things. I'm not talking about your job. I'm not talking
Yeah,
about what
yeah.
you do on a day-to-day basis.
When they call you and tell you, oh, you got to do overtime next week, even though next week you were supposed to be on vacation and you had put it in months ahead, and they just
Yeah,
totally you're not going anymore. That's a bullying tactic.
exactly.
You
Or
know?
not even working overtime, or you're doing really well, but always that
Yeah,
in
yeah,
me. That's a
yeah,
form of bullying as well.
yeah.
Because now you're thinking to yourself, what am I doing wrong? What am I gonna lose my job? I got a family to support, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're gonna end this. Please give us your comments, your likes, your share, and subscribe. And again, you do not have to pay for a subscription because I've been asked that. But please like, share, and subscribe and join us at the chatter. Bye-bye.